Welcome along everybody to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's great to have you with us.
The prancing horse is proudly flying on the hill.
We're expecting the McLarens and Max Verstappen to be our major contenders.
Huge moment into the barriers for Yuki Tsunoda. The red flag is deployed and Yuki Tsunoda is off into the tyre wall, and that is at the Villeneuve chicane.
There we go, it's nailed that apex curve and it's unsettled the car.
Let's have a look at this from the trackside view. Big speed, he rolls around the barrier and is lucky to finish the right way up. That shows you how close the walls are and a massively violent impact.
Holy smokes. Bortoletto at the moment is through, but Behrman, Ocon, Lawson are all gunning for it. Here's Ocon to the line.
Over the line we go with the Hasses. Ocon cannot improve, and we've got the yellow flag out on the circuit, and a big accident again. Franco Colapinto.
Down into the sequence of turn 2, 3. Is it going to be on the curb on the exit? It's on the grass, and you've got to accept if you're going beyond the tarmac, you got to lift.
Okay, mate, you okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you okay, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Race control have deleted the time for Oliver Behrman for not being completed before the red flag dropped around the circuit. Last time out in Miami, lead Mercedes on the grid for both the sprint and the Grand Prix. It looked a good first sector for him. Could he continue it around the lap? It's fading away as the lap unfolds, but it's good enough for 8th position. Now we see the Ferraris coming across the line with Hamilton P7.
This is magic for scientists with Piastri through 2 sectors, and this will put the jitters amongst Antonelli and Mercedes, and possibly Hamilton as well. Both Ferraris are in trouble. 9th and 10th for Hamilton, but the 2 Aston Martins might knock them both out.
They've chucked a medium tyre at it. It's different thinking. It's quick thinking. And it's 6th position for Stroll. Hamilton is eliminated. Will it be both Ferraris? Fernando Alonso ensures it is both Ferraris. Charles Leclerc out. Lewis Hamilton out. Kimi Antonelli out. The exact opposite of what the majority of the crowd that lines this circuit would want to see. A big surprise at the end as Aston Martin's medium tyre gamble worked. He's looking for a clean lap, having improved significantly in the first part of it, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's a 10th up on Max Verstappen's time. The crucial Rivazza corners to come.
He looks glued. He looks absolutely glued. There's a line of cars ahead, and they're all going to be bunching up, trying to get their laps in at the end of this one. Russell jumps out of the way. Then there's Sainz. They're all hovering out of the way of a potential pole up here for Piastri.
Well, Piastri would have been distracted by that, but it's good enough to go to pole position for Oscar Piastri by a 10th of a second. They were queued up in front of him. It's now over to Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. Alex Albon goes up to 5th position in the Williams. It's frantic out there once again. Norris is hustling the car, but he's not finding personal bests.
No, Max has got Oscar Piastri by 2/10 in the first sector. So how can the Red Bull cling on round the rest of the lap? Lando scrabbling into the final Rivazzas. I don't think he's done enough here.
Verstappen does not have a personal best in the middle part of the lap. Can Norris find something inspirational at the end? No. He remains in 3rd position. And now, how much risk will Max Verstappen take? He's got 1 corner to go. Here's the left-hander. How early does he apply the throttle? Good grip from the rear of the car. Verstappen versus Piastri for pole position. And he misses out. Max Verstappen misses out by 0.03 of a second.
George Russell is on a tidy lap on his medium tyres as well. Let's not forget about him because he has done a good improvement in the middle sector.
Carlos Sainz is about to cut the beam and go up to 6th position. Well, he's looking to do a top 6 performance in qualifying 3 times. Russell over the line, and he's missed out by 1/10 of a second. He gets ahead of Lando Norris on the medium tyre, so they improve a place. Norris down to 4th on the grid, and Piastri versus Verstappen was separated by 0.03 of a second. But it's Oscar Piastri for the 3rd time this season on pole position. In a week of landmark birthdays, we meet 75 years and 5 days since it all began. Today, Formula One returns for its latest chapter, racing at a sporting crucible that has witnessed it all.
Okay, Fernando, just give me a quick ready check.
Yep, ready check.
Yeah, that's all good, mate. So 2.5 minutes to go. We've got the tyres in. So everyone around you is medium. There's 5 cars on hard. The first one is P12 Hamilton.
We go racing in 5 lights time, and the Grand Prix is underway. Good launch off the line for our pole sitter Oscar Piastri, but also George Russell as well, who's alongside Max Verstappen. It's going to be close. Momentarily, he's up to 2nd place, but Russell backs out of it, and Verstappen roars around the outside to take the lead in spectacular fashion.
One of the incredible turn 1, lap 1 passes there from Verstappen. First of all, looked like Russell was going to have him. He had the better launch. Max said, no way, mate. And then went and took the race lead as well from under Oscar Piastri's nose. That was incisive and utterly brilliant.
Well, this is 0.3 of a second, turning into 0.2 of a second. It's a narrow racetrack, so it's easy to hug that inside line and not compromise your rotation round the corners. But you can see that having to go to the inside has given Lando Norris a chance. Is there a car's width? No. And he was doing a bit of lawn mowing, heading down to the Villeneuve chicane. With Lando Norris up against George Russell. Now there's a lot of momentum, but again, no opportunity. So trying the different lines once more, but it's going to have to be a bold move into the 2nd chicane. Lando Norris out of the slipstream. Can he go around the outside and pinch the apex first? He can. Another great overtake in this Grand Prix as Lando Norris has 3rd place in the race.
Norris has upped his own pace. I still don't think it's enough to cover off Leclerc at this rate.
So a slow stop for Oscar Piastri by modern Formula One standards. 3.6 seconds, not ideal for him.
So I think everyone that pitted early on the mediums felt the early degradation, the rear tyre temperatures overheating. But if you can get them under control, the tyres have longevity. And there were some early panickers, but everyone that stayed out and has just been patient here, I think are getting rewarded.
Charles Leclerc is making his way through the traffic like Oscar Piastri is. Pats on the back there after the slightly slow stop for Oscar Piastri. Looked a lot quicker for Lando Norris. Was a lot quicker for Lando Norris.
Stop the car, Esteban, stop the car. Stop the car, we have an issue.
Ocon in the Haas pulls over.
Go to P1, wait a few seconds and go to P0.
The virtual safety car saves you 10 seconds on the price of your pit stop.
This is Toza, just listen. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it? That's a full-on mechanical failure of the power unit.
Oh, they've got a massive margin to get this car serviced and out now for Red Bull. This will be the most comfortable pit stop they should have all season to retain a race lead under the VSC. So, Leclerc's pitted again. Russell's in again for a 2nd stop as well. So is Sainz. All the early pitters are going again because they realise this is a chance to get a cheap pit stop.
Alex Albon has emerged in 4th position. It is Verstappen, Piastri, Norris, Albon and Hadjar. Lewis Hamilton looking for the move that he's been seeking all Grand Prix. And he powers past Kimi Antonelli, and Hamilton on the medium, able to get by and up to P6.
I was also mate. You are the fastest man on track.
So he's got a great run in the slipstream as they build up to 190 miles per hour. Hadjar checks in the left mirror, and who's there? He's Racing Hero, who's going by. Hamilton up to 5th position.
35 on the road, awesome. 27 to go.
Yeah, have to use a lot of tires to get through those two.
Alex Albon hasn't been on the podium for 5 years in Formula One, and Oscar Piastri takes that dream away. It's been a great campaign for Williams so far, but Albon not able to resist, or maybe choosing not to resist. Either way, Piastri up to third position.
I got an issue. Okay, copy.
Well, the local hero will not see the checkered flag. He parks up on lap 46 of 63. Kimi Antonelli requires a full safety car.
Safety car deployed, Max. Safety car deployed.
So why is that a safety car then? I don't get that.
Stay out for now.
No, box.
No, it's to avoid going lap down. Stay out, run switch. Cool.
We will unlap ourselves. Why do you want me to creep out? Box or no?
Stay out, stay out.
No, come on.
Change of position, and Lewis Hamilton sweeps on by. That wasn't much of a contest. That will give him encouragement.
6 laps to go. Albon 3.2 ahead.
Just strat 11.
The McLarens are bound to go wheel to wheel. Lando Norris trying to go past Oscar Piastri, the only driver ahead of him in the World Championship, round the outside of his teammate. Not much margin, but the move complete. And Norris is able to get by into second position. Piastri stays in the wheel tracks, but there's no way through. And Lando Norris is the lead McLaren in the race.
It's 5 laps to go. Behind you, Leclerc and Albon on new tyres.
How much will Charles Leclerc fight his teammate? It was an absolutely awful Saturday, but it's been a highlight reel for the two cars. The two teammates will not scrap it out, and Lewis Hamilton goes from P6 to P5 to P4 in a couple of laps. And Max Verstappen will return to the top step of the podium. 4 victories in a row at Imola. Max Verstappen wins the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. He beats Lando Norris by 6.1 seconds. It is 2 McLarens on the podium once again.
Grande, Max. Nice job, mate. Nice job.
Wow, Max. 400 races and you won it. Brilliant drive, brilliant weekend. Well done, mate. You really dominated that race.
Yeah, exactly that. Brilliant weekend. That was a fantastic execution all around. Thank you very much. And yeah, not bad on our 400 race.
Happy for and hard work out there. All the job. Proud of you.
Thanks so much, mate. Woo! What a great race, guys. Fantastic stop strategy. The car felt great today. I'm so grateful, so proud. Grazie a tutti. And for the Tifosi. That also them.
Enjoy the Tifosi on the hills.
That's more like it, guys. That's more like it.
We know that McLaren will always be there, but Max Verstappen is keeping his name within the championship fight.